All right, what's up, Halos? How's everyone doing? I keep doing that every time. I just resize it accidentally. All right, we're doing patch 13.19 notes for League of Legends today, and we got Drew once again. What's up, Drew?
Hey, hello. This is finally the big one, the Worlds patch.
Yes, sir. Uh, Couple days delayed. It released 2 days ago, but no big deal. No worries. Um, so yeah, this is the official patch for the League of Legends World Championship, as it says, and looks like they're doing a lot of stuff in this one, but we'll see. We'll see. This is like the overview here. I guess it's all not that much, I suppose, but definitely some changes. Uh, all right, you want to start us off?
Sure. We're kicking it off with Azir here. They are I feel like Azir is a very pro presence, if that's the right word, champ.
Yeah,
I feel like he's always at Worlds, so um maybe they're trying to make that a little less likely because their cooldown increased. Um let's see, last patch we changed Crown of the Shattered Queen and hoping to nerf the item. So that said, we still want to be cautious with Azir taking overly dominant position at Worlds. So yeah, I guess they're worried about him being just like the mid laner. So they're making his cooldown go up by 2 seconds early on.
yeah,
Um, yeah, that's fine. I think people are still gonna play him at Worlds is my take, but this will make him maybe a little bit less like the number one mid laner, maybe.
yeah. It's been so long since we've seen pro play. I don't even remember if he was like slightly in meta or what happened, but
I know, I can't even, and I'm like, yeah, I have no idea.
yeah. All right, well they're being cautious, so they're adding a couple seconds. All right, let's move on to Briar. And it's got base attack speed growth is going from 2.5% to 2.3%, so a little bit of a nerf on the growth. It's definitely not too small, but all right, that's fine. Q head rush is getting a logic update. Q's not now properly tagged as an attack reset for interactions like Hail of Blades and stuff. Oh, interesting. All right, that's kind of neat. And then we got the W Blood Frenzy is added a Fury bar to display the remaining duration of Frenzy. That's nice. I really like that actually. Um,
Yeah, that's good.
and then W Blood Frenzy's tooltip now clarifies that casting W does not remove or replace the empowered Blood Frenzy granted by R. Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, I wasn't too sure how the interaction worked with that, so that probably helps quite a bit actually. Also, the W is getting the healing, looks like slightly buffed early, but mostly nerfed overall. But it's not too much. That's a percentage, to be fair, but it's going from 35 to 65 is what the old one is, and now it's 36 to 60%. So definitely a bit of a nerf on the healing, but it was pretty strong, I think, personally. Although I
Yeah,
was okay
yeah.
with it. But yeah, increased damage against minions and monsters is going from 20% to 10%, so nerfing the clear speed of everything and the wave clear. Maximum percent missing health damage against minions and monsters going from 500 to 400. So now you can't do quite as much damage against minions and monsters, of course. And then bug fix, they fixed the bug that caused the percent missing health damage to be able to critically strike. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that was a bug. I thought that was normal. I
That
feel
was a
like I saw
feature.
that.
No,
Yeah, I thought it was
yeah,
a feature.
apparently it's a bug. Goodbye.
By the way, feel free to jump in anywhere because this is a long notes. Um,
Yeah, I this is this is the classic post champion release.
yep,
We gotta change everything about them adjustment. So
pretty much.
um yeah, I don't have you seen very much of her? I haven't seen very much of her, to be honest.
Well, to be fair, I haven't been able to play a whole lot lately, but I have not seen almost any of her. I've played
Okay.
her a little bit in bots, but yeah, that's
Yeah.
about it.
I do know her win rate was very, very low when she came out. So
Yeah.
maybe, but then maybe like adjusted slightly. Who
I
knows?
think it got a little better. I don't remember. She didn't release the last patch, right? It was the patch before last. I think it was
Yes.
17.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So they did like a
Yeah.
tiny. I think they did some buffs to her last patch, if I remember correctly. Let me check. We can check real fast.
That sounds right. I think that sounds right.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. Oh no, she was released. Okay.
They did like a micro,
Yeah,
like
I don't.
scroll up. I think they did like a mid-patch adjustment or
I thought
something.
they did too. Yeah.
They
Or
normally put
patch
it at the
updates. Oh yeah. There it
top.
is. You're right. Okay, so they
Yeah,
gave
so
her some.
they buffed her. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. All right, so a little bit small buffs, but yeah, they did touch her for sure. But yeah, seems like they're nerfing her because she must have a somewhat decent run rate now or something like that. That's what I'd guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
But anyways, they added
Um,
a short on the W. They added a short minimum cooldown after casting Snack Attack to prevent double casts with high haste builds. Interesting.
mm,
All right. And then Chilling Scream gets they fixed another bug where the knockback to enemies would sometimes not be stunned after hitting player created terrain. Interesting, like Nivea Wall and stuff like that. I'm assuming. And then
yeah.
our
Yeah.
our certain death is going pinging R now tells teammates which enemies are in range, kind of like Nocturne R and stuff like that. And then they fixed a bug where she would become stuck attacking the wrong targets if certain death target died during the cast time. Oh, interesting. Okay.
I a couple of her things are just like quality of life changes, which I think are
Yeah.
nice. Like I like the R one, and then the Fury bars is super nice.
Yeah, that's so nice actually.
Yeah, those
All
are
right.
good. She won't be eligible for Worlds, right?
Yeah, no, she
I
isn't,
think. Yeah.
unfortunately. I think
Okay.
Nefaria is, of course, but I don't
Neferi
think we'll see her.
is yes.
Maybe though.
Yeah, I don't. I don't think so either.
Unfortunately.
Uh, unfortunate. Okay.
All right, and then they got
Let's see what they're. Oh, is she from Noxon? Noxus?
I
Noxus?
guess so. Noxian
Huh.
champion for challenges, and she got
Cool.
recommended items and runes now.
Cool.
All right.
We got our guy Galio. Um, Faker loves Galio. So this is a faker buff for Worlds. They decrease the R cooldown. Um, across all ranks actually. What is that? A good 20
Yeah,
seconds.
yeah, 20 average
That's
level.
um that's pretty nice. Because I will say
It's real
I don't
long.
play Galio. I don't play Galio a lot, but when I do, that especially that rank one ult, the cooldown feels like an
Like forever. It's like a
eternity.
flash
Yeah,
almost. I mean, it's not really, but
yeah.
like it feels
It's like,
like
oh, well, I used it and it wasn't very good. So now I'm just, I guess that was that.
exactly.
So, no, I think this will be nice because I'm sure there's other mid laners who like to play him, but I know like his ult lets you impact other lanes. So certain pro players really enjoy him for that reason.
hmm
So I feel like the cooldown going in by 20 is a pretty big deal.
Yeah, and then once again, like the kind of placebo effect where it's like, oh, he's in the patch notes, maybe we'll try him out again, type of thing. I
Yep,
think there's a chance we could see him at Worlds. I'm not sure honestly though. I feel like there's quite a lot of variety in the mid lane, so maybe we
there
will.
is. Yeah, there is.
All
Definitely.
right. Moving on, we got Gangplank once again. Our Cannon Barrage is getting a looks like 10 seconds at every level. Cooldown in no decrease. So we're going from 180 seconds to 140 at the original, and then it's now 170 to 130 seconds. So it's pretty nice. I don't think it really does too much, but I mean it's definitely nice for your Gangplank players.
Yeah.
Um, and then they upgraded the Death's Daughter slow for his ultimate from 60% for 1 second to 75% for 1 second. And as well, they upgraded they changed the upgrade for Raise Morale's movement speed from 30% to for 2 seconds to 40% for 2 seconds. So pretty nice, nice little bumps here there.
Yeah, no, it's good. Trying to think who I don't know how he would fit into like some of the other top laners like that pros like to play a bunch. So
Mm-hmm. Is he good into
like I'm trying
Renekton?
to picture him into like Renekton or like Cassante and how he would do.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I definitely know people like again for like the same reasons they like Galio. They like that his arc can impact the map. So
Yeah,
there's
a true
probably there's
global.
probably a chance. Yeah, there's a chance he gets some screen time at Worlds.
Yeah, I think it's definitely possible. I'm not sure, honestly. I feel like he's not that bad into either of those champions because he can kind of go at range, and also he has
No,
the cleanse with his W, so it's I feel like he wouldn't be bad into Cassante or Renekton.
Renekton. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But
I think he'd
I
be
don't know.
fine.
We'll
Yeah.
see. All right, and then we got Jin up next. Go for it.
Jin is getting a damage increase on his ultimate. So he is it's percentage wise going to stay the same. So it's going to be 25% total AD still,
Hmm.
but it's just a flat damage boost. So it's going from 50 to 200 to 64 to 244. I like that they just added in fours
Yeah, lots of
to
four.
his abilities. Um, but yeah, just a straight damage buff across all ranks. Um, I don't know that we will see Jin at Worlds, so
For sure.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't see. I don't think a lot of players play. I don't see them playing Jin, but yeah, still nice.
It's a
Still nice little
possibility,
buff.
but yeah, I don't see it really. I feel like it's going to be I don't know. The weird thing is like what I'm pretty sure it was last year that Aatrox just out of nowhere came like not that he was
True.
bad last year, but he just started doing this one build and he was the most picked top champ in the game at
Yeah.
Worlds. So it's
Yeah.
like
You never know. You never know because people can like
random things are like
figure out.
Heimerdinger support and
Yeah.
all that. It's
Yep.
like how do you find
That's true.
that?
So you're saying Jin jungle at Worlds.
There you go.
Someone's gonna
Exactly.
someone's gonna find the build path. You heard it here first. I like it.
All right, and then we got Lonk up next. Gonna change a lot of their base stats. Interesting.
Oh Lord, here
Here
we
we
go.
go. All right, attack speed ratio going from 0.625 to 0.4, and then the attack speed growth going from 1.4% to 2.2%. Okay, so the ratio is like pretty significantly lowered, but the growth is a nice little bump. And then the attack damage growth is going from 3.5 to 2.7. That's pretty big. And then the mana growth going from 55 to 25. What? That's huge. What?
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
Mana regen growth also going from 1 to 0.5. So, wow. That's crazy. All right. W distortion going from 75 magic damage to 235. It's the same, but it gives a 5% more AP ratio um, on the ratio, I guess. And then so they're wanting her to build more AP, I guess, right? And it looks like they want her to build
Yeah.
mana or something.
Yeah, this is saying this is telling me that they couldn't figure out how to get her to stop building static shiv. So
Pretty much.
they're gonna this is the aftermath pretty much is what they're like they're saying AP is the best build, but also you're not gonna have any mana, so you're gonna have to build mana items.
Hmm.
So no is static shiv LeBlanc finally dead? Who knows? I think probably. I'm gonna go ahead and say probably.
Magic damage from additional cast is also getting on the E ethereal change to 5% more AP ratio as well. So, yeah, I don't know. I feel like people are still gonna play her in at Worlds, even though she's not as good. And then they'll probably learn after like a few days of playing or something
Yeah.
and switch to someone else. But we'll see. That's kind of crazy. I feel like they're kind of just gutting her.
It feels bad when I always hate when a champion gets gutted because they can't figure out like how to balance the item. Um, because it feels bad for the champion and for people who like build that champion when they don't. You know what I mean? But then
Hmm.
like eventually they're gonna do some of the static shiv, but they're gonna forget to
Bump her
like
back up.
fix the ball. Yeah, like,
Yeah,
exactly. So then it just
feels
ends
like
up
that
feeling
happens.
like yeah, double bad. But it is the way that it goes.
It looks like they've been having a manless AD build and a top lane split push. I know I saw a quick clip of I think it was Nemesis playing this. It was
Oh,
like a
okay.
split push AD. He had like Hold Breaker and Static Shiv and I don't remember what else, but
Oh God.
it might be mostly because targeting that, but it still hurts her a lot. Like it says here, it says mage builds can rely on these things, but they're nerfing her baseline mana pool and it's gonna hurt her mage power level. So they're giving her 5% AP ratios on both of these. So I don't think that's gonna be enough.
Yeah. I don't think so.
But
I
maybe.
don't think so.
I mean,
Maybe not. Maybe not is my take on that.
we'll see.
Ooh, it's the guy. It's Lee Sin. Lee Sin has to be at Worlds. It's
Yep.
required. Base armor. Oh yeah, look, it's World time to buff Lee Sin memes. Heck yes. Base armor increased. W life steal and spell vamp increased. E magic damage increased. So just buffs everywhere.
Hmm.
His armor's going up by 2 at base. Um, we got the life steal on the W. This is percentage wise, so early, and Lee Sin is a early game champion.
Hmm.
So I feel like Lee Sin players will be more than happy with this trade because it is like very slightly nerfed at max rank,
Yeah.
but yeah, Lee
It's
Sin is
barely
all about
anything.
early game.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I feel like they'll love that. And then magic damage on the E. Where does it get changed? 35, 60, 80. They actually just nerf. Is it just a nerf?
Yep. Yep.
10. Yeah, it's just a straight nerf across all the ranks.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a typo, I think.
That's got to be a typo. Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's just nerfed across
It's
each
0,
rank.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Yep. I think this is nice. I think this is good. Even though the E is nerfed, I feel like the life steal on the W early is gonna make his clears. He'll be like a lot healthier, and then he'll be in a better spot to do early ganking shenanigans.
Yep.
So
Absolutely.
I don't know. Yeah, it's World, so Lee Sin, he's gonna be there. I would bet money on it.
Yeah, I mean this is really nice. 5% was like almost nothing anyway, so and you don't really
Yeah,
I don't think you put many points into that very early. I think some
I
people
don't
might
think
max it
so.
second, but yeah, it's not gonna be very good. So yeah, it's
Yeah, it's
nice. And
nice.
then this makes sure he doesn't hopefully make sure he doesn't go into solo lanes like we had for whatever 2 years or something it was.
Yep,
All right.
mid lane Lee Sin.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
God. I just remember ARAM. You just like
Yeah,
lifesteal
yeah,
the
yeah.
entire team with Gore Drinker and his E, and then clear the
Good
whole wave.
times. Good
Alright.
times.
We got Lissandra root duration on her W going from 1.1 seconds to 1.5 seconds, and now it's going to be 1.25 seconds to 1.65 seconds. So it's like 0.15 at every level, looks like. So, I mean, that's not significant, but it's nice for her. I think little things help.
Yeah, that's another it's another faker champion buff.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Uh,
think definitely possible to see Lissandra. I think she was already seen, at least in spring. I don't remember how much in summer, but I feel like she's good.
oh, you know who else? So this is another kind of potential thing we could see with Lissandra,
Hmm.
which I think is pretty cool. So Mickey X in LEC
Yeah.
was playing Lissandra support a bunch, like in the
Ah,
end of the what was their like playoffs called? He was playing Lissandra support a bunch.
okay.
It it was like his pocket counter to Rakan.
Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah, if you're
could
really
be a
good,
G2
that's
G2
definitely good.
G2 wins worlds. Here we go.
Here we go. Yeah, I think it's definitely nice. I think it'd be, I think it's actually good if cause she goes like more support, although I think her mid is fine as well, but I feel
Yeah.
like if she goes support, her R is more useful and,
Mhm.
um, yeah, as being like a CC tool and like an engage and stuff like that. So
Yeah,
definitely
yeah, for
nice.
sure. Nunu and Willump. EAP ratio increased. Uh, AP Nunu is quite popular despite not being very strong. um, yeah, it's just because it's funny to do the big damage. So let's see. Snowball Barrage is just getting 5% increase on the AP ratio. And then maximum total, that's per hit. So I guess per snowball that hits. And then maximum total magic damage that's actually kind of a lot. It's going from a 90% AP ratio to 135%
Yeah.
AP ratio, including the damage upon rooting enemy. This totals to blah 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 blah. 215 AP. Okay, so E is just gonna do a bunch more damage if you build AP. That's
Yep.
the gist of this.
Pretty much. I
Um,
think it was
but
already way too much damage personally, but cool.
yeah, I don't think we see AP Nunu at Worlds, but I do think we see AP Nunu in solo queue a whole bunch more as a
Maybe
result.
wildcard team. Maybe we'll see
Maybe actually
or
Gam,
emerging
maybe
regions, whatever they
Gam.
call them.
I feel like Levi
That'd be
from
cool.
would play this. Yeah.
All right. And then we got Pike up next. His health growth is going from 104 to 110 every level. And then his W Ghost Water Dive, where he goes Camouflage, is cooldown going from 12. Well, it used to be 12 to 10 seconds, and it's now 12 to 8 seconds. So a little shave off on the end of the cooldown there.
Yeah.
Nothing,
No,
nothing
not bad.
too big really, but I mean, it's definitely nice for him. I don't think it's gonna. I don't know. I feel like it's a little bit annoying maybe for people that play against him, but I don't think it will be too big of a deal. Think we'll see him at
His
Worlds?
I don't know if we will, but I'd like to see it a little bit because he's pretty exciting to watch.
Yeah,
So
Mickey X.
it'd be
No, I'm just
cool
kidding.
if yeah, it'd be cool if someone busts him out. Uh,
Yeah,
Possible.
for sure. Were you gonna say something, or did I? I think I cut you off.
Um, no. I think
Okay.
I was thinking along the same lines you were. I was trying to think of players who might play him at
Oh,
Worlds, but
right. Yep, yep.
I don't know of any off the top of my head that would play him.
Yeah.
Rexai.
All
What's
right.
happening with Rexai here? Passive heal decreased, Q damage decreased, unburrow decreased, and unburrow base damage increased. So a lot of seemingly nerfs here. The passive is maximum heal when burrowed. Okay, so that's when she's underground. She gets health back. It's going to a flat 10 with 2 to 10%. So that's just a nerf on the heal. The damage on the Q is a nerf by just a little bit every single rank, it looks like, percentage wise, until you get to max rank. Then it kind of evens back out.
Mhm.
Right? Yeah, 50 at max rank. I don't know if you max Q or not on Rexai. I don't know what Rexai
I
players do.
actually I don't want to say because you
Yeah.
used to be able to max Q, but I don't know if it's
Yeah.
E anymore. I think they nerfed E, so that maybe you don't anymore. I'm not sure.
They
I
did a
don't play her
couple
enough.
patches ago, so
Yeah.
yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think we'll see Rexai at Worlds because she's got a couple nerfs now. W Burrow, that's pretty significant. The movement speed is down when she comes out of that, which was a pretty big way she ganked. Was like zooming out of the burrow. Um, so it's down 10 at yeah 10 at every level, every rank, and then unburrow. I guess that's like their compensation damage buff because of all the nerfs they hit her with. She was like really strong. I don't think we'll see her at Worlds because I know she got nerfed. That E got nerfed a couple patches ago, and now with these, I think we probably won't see any Rek'Sai. I don't know. Do you
Yeah.
think
I don't think. I
otherwise?
think it's a possibility. We might see her like a few different games, but I don't think she's gonna be like very meta or anything.
Is she good? I feel like I remember her being good into Lee Sin as like
Um. Yeah.
maybe something people used to use as a counter. So maybe if Lee Sin is like out of control, someone will use Rek'Sai, but
Yeah.
I don't think we'll see a lot of Rek'Sai.
I could see that for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's. I don't know. It feels like a lot of really. I don't know. That just that passive feels like pretty rough, and then of course the movement speed while you're burrowed is pretty hurtful. She definitely uses her burrow to get around a lot. So yeah.
Yeah, you have to think like not just the numbers, but she'll move around the map a lot slower, and then
Exactly.
gank her ganks will be a lot less scary. So
Yeah.
yeah, I feel like it hurts a lot.
Yeah, for sure. All
Oh
right.
no, there he is.
Yeah, so it goes from 32 magic resistance to 28. So I'm removing 4 magic resistance from him and his base stats. Definitely gonna make him weaker to any AP top counter picks, stuff like that. So there's a little bit more like counter pick available to him, like when you're trying to play against him because he is just like the oh yeah, let's just blind pick Renekton. It'll be
Yeah.
safe.
I'd be curious how he does into like I think AP top laners that I've seen people
Rumble,
play.
maybe Gwen,
Rumble,
maybe
Gragas, maybe
Cannon.
Gwen.
Yeah,
Ooh, Kennen. Yeah, Kennen could be one. Yeah, I feel like people are still gonna pick Renekton, 100%, but maybe you won't be so blind pickable. Yeah.
yeah. We'll see if it matters enough. All right.
We got Syndra, a little buff on her Q. So yeah, magic damage is just up on her Q. The scaling ratio is the same, 70%, but it's just five,
Yep.
five, five, five. Yep, five across all ranks. Um, I feel like we haven't seen a lot of Syndra from pro play this year, so I don't know if this will push her into. It might be what you were saying earlier, like maybe like a bit of a placebo where people see like a smaller buff and then they start playing her. So
Mhm.
um I think she's pretty useful in pro play. Like that stun is really, really useful. So
Yeah. That's what I
um
was gonna say. I think some people were saying that Syndra's a decent counter pick to Tristana mid, which is happening a lot. So yeah, because when she
oh
jumps in, she
okay,
can
yeah.
just scatter the weak, and then
Mm-hmm.
um, nice little counterplay. But we'll see. I don't know. I feel like it's definitely possible to see her, but I don't know if she'll be like super top meta or anything. It's a possibility though. Could be that counter pick once again. So we'll see.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, definitely.
All right. Got Twitch's R, Spray and Pray, missile speed going from 4,000 to 5,000, so it's just not as easily dodgeable, because it's just like a straight line ability kind of. It's not really an auto attack where it just will hit you no matter what. Um, so it's just now it's going to be more likely to hit you, and it'll be a lot harder to dodge pretty much. So
Yeah. Or more likely, I feel like you'll get hit by like multiple like instances of it.
exactly, yep.
Like you won't be able to run out of it as quick. So yeah, I feel like that's nice. It's nice for Twitch.
Yes, this change here is a small increase in the reliability of its ultimate, as it'll be less likely that someone will simply walk sideways. Simply walking sideways will dodge the bolts.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Cool, cool, cool.
All right.
Zeri, another pro menace, pro pick menace here. Zeri has the highest pro ADC presence in top leagues this season. Okay, yeah, I believe it. And they did already nerf Zaya,
Yep.
so now they're like, okay, we got to nerf Zeri. Um, I don't know. No, this is gonna do it. I feel like she's still gonna get picked. Five movement speed off of her base. I don't think.
Yeah,
I
this
don't think
doesn't
that's
change whether you
gonna.
pick her or not.
Yeah, I don't think. I don't think that's gonna hit the mark on that one. If their goal was to make her like nerfed along the same lines as Zaya, I don't think this is it.
Yeah, not at all. It's very different. But I mean, I don't know. I think it's possible we'll probably see her, but I don't think she's like the best personally. But yeah, people keep picking her, so maybe.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think she's the best either, but maybe it's like they're pretty comfortable with Zeri. Like they've just put so many games in that I feel
Exactly.
like we'll still see her for sure.
Pretty much. All right, we got into the items now. So Randuin's Omen's getting a 300 gold cheaper. Going to be 300 gold cheaper. So it's going from total cost from 3,000 to 2,700, which is super nice. This item is already so underrated. It's so
Yes.
good at like any ADC almost. Just buy this item if you're a tank, or even if you're not a tank. Like bruisers could buy this item pretty easily and like not have to worry about it. Um, Such a good item. Um, has
Yeah.
almost every stat you want, and at least in terms of like being tankier. Um, and 300 gold cheaper is so this is really nice. I don't know. People should buy this
I
like all the time.
I like this item a lot, and I think this is a case of people people just forgot that it was an item, so they're
Could be.
lowering the gold cost. It's not like I don't think it's a case of it was too expensive for what it gave you.
Yeah,
I just think people weren't buying it. So now that it's cheaper, it's like yeah, it's pretty. It's still a great item. It's even better now that it's cheaper.
pretty much. Oh, I didn't even know that it's now matching other tank legendaries in terms of price. So
Oh, interesting. Okay, so there's maybe yeah, that could definitely hurt if it was like the only one that was more expensive.
Yeah, I didn't know that actually, but I mean, it's definitely worth the price. It's for sure good. People should buy
Mhm.
this.
Yes. Ooh, Seekers, Arm Guard, that's the thing that builds into. Does it build
Zonias.
into anything else other than Zanya's?
I think it.
I feel like
No, no, I don't think it does actually. I was gonna say I thought it
does.
did, but
I thought too it built into one other item, but
let's
they're
check.
just upping the armor by 5, so 15 to 20. I feel like it built into one other item.
It might. Let's
Might be
check.
crazy. Survey says
Nope, just Zonias.
nope, nope, just Zanya's. Okay, well there you go. But yeah, it just gives you more armor, which is nice. Um,
Yeah,
because
I think
you
that's
know
fine.
it's good. Yeah, it just feels better till you get Zanya's. It doesn't feel like a dead item basically.
Yeah, pretty much. Good versus any like mid lane um assassins, I guess, right?
Yep,
That's
yep, yep,
perfectly
yep.
fine. I don't have any problem with that.
No, it's nice.
All right, and then we've got our static shiv here. We've got the electric shock damage to minions going from 200 to 150. So that's pretty nice. Gonna keep
Yep,
hitting it forever and ever,
it's just always in the patch notes
pretty much.
forever, forever. Um, yeah, okay, cool. I think I'm gonna bet that we don't see static shift LeBlanc after this, but I've been wrong before, so we'll see.
Yeah, I don't know. I like we've said in the last like few patches, ever since they've been hitting this, which is every patch. I don't think it's necessary, but
No, I don't either. I don't either.
definitely, yeah, like you said, a nerf to LeBlanc as well as all the other champions that use it. Um, all right, area of adjustments. That's pretty short, but we're not going to go through that. And then the operating system minimum specs are getting updated.
For Mac OS requirement will move to 10.13.6. If you're one of the 300 total people in the world who are on older operating system on your Mac computer, update now, please.
Yeah, definitely do that. I still haven't updated to Windows 11 yet. I'm trying not to, but I probably should
I don't
at
even
some
know if
point.
I'm on Windows 11. I think I might be.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Alright, we got behavioral systems. Ranked solo duo tends to be the queue with the highest rate of disruptive behavior. The added intensity of every game mattering is fun, but sometimes the pressure proves to be too great. We want to give players who are feeling the pressure of the ranked environment a way to reconnect with a more relaxed version of League of Legends, while at the same time introducing a penalty that is hard to work around by switching accounts for a week. For more detailed information on ranked restrictions, check out the player support article here. And then ranked restrictions are going now when receiving penalties for disruptive behavior. You can receive ranked restrictions in addition to your other penalties. These keep you from playing ranked game modes until you clear them. So, in terms of like chat
Mm,
restrictions and stuff like
yeah.
that, it's also going to give you ranked restrictions, it looks like.
Yeah, I read about that earlier. It basically you have to play the non-ranked game modes,
Yep, yep,
like
exactly.
so many of them before it. Yeah, 5 games of non-ranked before you can get back in.
Yep, blind pick, draft pick, ARAM, and rotating game modes. Alright, I think that's fine. People shouldn't be rude or mean anyway. Ping adjustments in the effort to alleviate some of the toxicity players face in their games. We've developed new functionality allows us to adjust the recipients of pings. While self pings, enemy pings, and neutral pings are ineffective, we're changing the behavior of pinging allied states. We think it's important that you can quickly understand how long it'll take for an ally's ultimate or summoner spell to come back from cooldown, but a significant segment of players ping their teammates' death timers and the like for non-constructive reasons, and we think the game as a whole is better without this. Yes. Kind of. I kind of agree with this, but not exactly. Let me finish it though. Um, in this patch, we're tuning every ally ping display only to the pinger so that they can gather whatever information they need without abusing the feature as a means of harassing teammates. We also have a work in progress for the bait ping that is nearing completion. We'll monitor player feedback and behavior to see if we need to make any updates going forward. Yeah, so my thoughts on this is I don't think we need to remove the the thing. I think it should be more of like a cooldown maybe, like you maybe 5, 10 seconds, 15 seconds, depending on how much you need.
Yeah.
But yeah, you definitely shouldn't be able to like just ping someone because you're mad at them, right? Or whatever. But yeah, I mean, there's definitely problems. But I don't think you should have to remove it completely and only have it be like one person can see it. But that's fine, I guess. Because sometimes, like, for example, I'll ping like I need our jungler at Dragon, so I'll ping their, I'll like click on their icon or whatever, and say,
Yeah.
hey, you, and then I'll ping Dragon.
Yep. Yep.
But
Make it real obvious. Yeah, yeah,
yeah, but like I don't think that's really mean. I think it's just like I'm trying to help you figure it out. But
yeah.
maybe that is mean. I don't know.
Well, who can say? Who
Yeah,
can say? I don't
exactly.
think it is. But yeah, I don't I think that if people this I mean, this is my take on all these like behavioral changes. I think if people are going to be toxic, they're going to find a way to be toxic.
That's fair. Yeah,
Um
exactly.
so maybe they're still good because you don't want to make it like
Or even have a
easy.
toggle, like an option in settings where you can
Hmm.
either enable or
Yeah.
disable this type of thing.
Yeah, that could be good. But yeah, I think people are always going to find a way to be toxic if they want to. So,
Yeah, pretty much.
um,
All right, and then this is some of the stuff it looks like. So, pinging allied champion on this tab scoreboard and UI will now display not only displays the information to the pinger in the chat, it will be designated by self. This will affect the following pings: allied portrait, so that's spam clicking your allied. That's the word I was looking for, portrait.
yeah.
Alive in time until respawn. Time and real respawn I use a lot too. Like if someone's like if they're like taking our inhibitors in our base, I'm like, man, just buy like 15 seconds and then I'll be alive, ping
Hmm,
myself.
hmm.
And then allied level, allied ultimate cooldown. Wow, level, interesting. Uh, primary, secondary rune trees, allied summoner spell 1 and 2, slots 1 through 3 item slots, and then the trinket slot. So, wow. And then the allied ping, the following pings have not been changed and will still be displayed to your entire team. Pinging your own information in the scoreboard pings as normal to allies. Okay, okay, that's not bad, I guess. And then pinging neutral and enemy information in the scoreboard, dragon timers, stuff like that, prints as normal. And then your own character portrait prints out the value for your team. Prints out that value for your team. That's interesting. I guess we'll have to go into game and kind of see what that is exactly. But
Yeah.
yeah, accessibility updates. Sign all
Hmm.
two in the
I
jungle.
I saw these. They're nice. It basically, if you play the game without sound or you can't hear
Mm.
sound or hear well, it basically like all the different things that have global sound indicators.
Oh,
It like pops like a little graphic up in the right corner
oh,
that shows that
nice.
it's happening. Um,
That's
which
really
I think is
nice.
nice.
Yeah.
This is not even for people that might be hard of hearing. It could just be like, maybe you're in a spot where you got to play with all your sound turned off.
Yeah.
Or maybe you're jamming out to music, like a pretty
Exactly.
sweet playlist, and you don't have the in-game sound up very loud. So now you'll know when that corgi package has been picked up.
Exactly, dude. Exactly.
Yeah. So this is nice. This is just nice all around. I like it.
100%. All right. And then
Ooh, new bots. You gotta be excited for this.
All right, we've been working on some new bot AI in the background. If your bots grow up and go into the rift for the first time in scary, but I think we'll finally we finally think they're ready to go out on the PBE. So there's going to be a PBE test, it looks like. Include bots at the introductory level, so intro bots. Be waiting. My favorite. Just kidding. Be waiting in queue for you on PBE servers in the next 2 weeks before they're bringing back for some tune-ups. Okay. So I might be hopping on some PBE. No, I'm just kidding. Maybe. All right, and then bugs and fixes and quality of life updates. If you want to pause and read any of these, go for it. Looks like a lot of stuff for sure. Sometimes there's really interesting stuff in there, so I definitely recommend taking a quick look, but we're not going to spend too long on the episode. Um, yeah, got some nice little, I don't know, these look like Day of the Dead, uh,
Yeah.
type of things. I like them.
Yeah. No, they're cool. They're cool.
I saw them on the PBE the other day, and I was like, "Oh, what is this?" And it looks like there is. I logged in like yesterday, I think, and there's like some updates, some like missions and stuff as well in League. So if you guys are interested in any of that, feel free to hop online and check them all out. Definitely check the changes. Buy Random Omen and
Yeah.
Spear Shojin and Gore Drinker. No, just kidding. All right. Any final thoughts?
No, we're getting closer to Worlds. So
Yeah.
I will do one shout out. They did a teaser, just a picture, but the Worlds 2023 song comes out, I think, on October 3rd.
Oh yeah,
So
that's right, dude. It's
we'll
looking
see
good.
how they follow up Star Walking. So this is gonna be the new song, October 3rd. So yeah, we'll get ready for that.
Yeah, for sure. Keep an eye out. All right. Well, thank you guys for watching, and we will catch you at another time. Probably about 2 weeks from now or so. Actually, we'll probably see you sooner for world stuff. Maybe like a week and a half
Mm,
or so. But yeah.
yeah, yeah.
All right. All right. Peace.